Assalamualaikum. My name is Iman Zulhakim bin Ishaq. My metric number is 10DLS20F2009. Today, our group will present about a product that we choose, which is the iPad. We already know that iPad is a touchscreen tablet PC made by Apple, and there's a lot of models are available on the market. And today, I will explain about the features, the values or benefits, and explain on how the product can solve problems in our daily life. Now, let's talk about features number 1. Features number 1 is dual-facing cameras. The iPad introduced a back-facing camera and a front-facing camera designed specifically for FaceTime video conferencing. With these features, it will bring a lot of benefits to the users, such as we're able to do meeting online. At the same time, we can see all the participants and who joins the meeting, and we can look at a face. At the same time, iPad has a great quality front and back-facing cameras. I can say that iPad provides the most high-quality video resolution compared to the other brands. So, dual-facing cameras will give the best experience to the users on using the cameras based on their situation. Features number 2, App Store. Perhaps the biggest reason why many people buy an iPad isn't a feature on the iPad itself. While Android has done a good catching up to the iPad in the app department, the iPad is still the market leaders, with more exclusive apps and many apps coming to the iPad and iPhone months before they come to Android. So this feature will be like the exclusive features on the iPad. Features number 3, multi-touch display. The display is also capable of detecting and processing multiple touches to the surface, which means it can detect the difference between a single finger touching or swiping the surface and multiple fingers. Like example, when we're playing game that can be played with multiple people at the same time in the same phone, this multi-touch display will work automatically on the screen. Not only that, these features will make it easy for the users to manage things on the iPad because it provides a quick option on the screen, like taking a screenshot, home button, and controlling the brightness without going to the setting. So things will become easier. Now, let's move on to the values and benefits that we can get from the product. Values number 1 is simplicity. When we talk about simplicity, it can be described by how the product is designed. In an iPad, the creator put all things together in one device to make it simple and not complicated. The creator come out with ideas on how to simply make their product simple to ensure the users can enjoy the experience without burden them to get other features that should be in an iPad or other devices. This is a very good values that we can gain from owning an iPad. Simplicity makes things get easier, and if this value can be found in a product, I am sure that people will prioritize the product first. Value number 2, convenient in education. iPad has this value because it is able to facilitate and provide comfort to its users. iPad can be categorized as one of the most important devices nowadays in education, and it impacts the education system to make it well organized. Some institutions of education requires owning an iPad or devices to help their students finish some assignment and work that needs to be done by using device. If students owning iPad or other devices, it allows them to get things done easily without affect them to do the task. And the last value is flexibility. iPad is very flexible to be used in every situation according to who use it, as it can be used by professionals in managing work, such as managers, instructors, and others. The iPad is also flexible to be used for entertainment purposes, as a gaming tool, for us to be on social media, and watching or streaming our favorite shows using the iPad. So, the product has the versatility and flexibility in using it. All people can enjoy using iPad because of its flexibilities. For the conclusion, I will explain on how this product can solve problems in our daily life. Number 1, it can facilitate work matters. iPad can help us in getting the job done. Owning an iPad gives us a lot of benefit. The new iPad Pro includes a USB-C port, so you can connect to thousands of applications and systems that support this type of adapter, including presentation system. This means you can work on presentation and present them without having to log your laptop to a client's location. This added use on such a portable and lightweight device like iPad is ideal for traveling professionals. Number 2, iPad can solve problems for editors, like it can be the main device for editors or professional visualizer out there. Imagine you as a photographer or editor and not owning any of the electronic devices. It can be the big problem to do all the editing stuff. So, iPad can overcome the problem since it can be used to edit and take pictures. Plus, they can use the application on the iPad for editing, if they want a green screen effect, and many more. iPad is a useful device to help them. And the last one, number 3, iPad can facilitate families' affairs to access the internet. The internet is much needed in an increasingly developing world. It will bring trouble to us if we are not owning any devices or iPad to access the internet. Like example, we need to go outside to find cyber cafe to use the computer or any available devices there to access the internet. Things will become easier if people at least owning an iPad as their own in every family. It is obviously that owning an iPad or any devices can solve our problem at getting the internet. That's all for me. Now, I will pass this presentation to my friends to explain more about the product that we choose.
Hi, Assalamualaikum everyone. Before we begin, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Iqbal Hakim bin Shafizal. My number is 10S20F2067. So, today I would like to present the product what we choose for this presentation is iPad. The reason we choose iPad because we think this product can solve the problem our lives as a student. Firstly, I will talk about the features. First feature is iPad have a quick note for student is help student to write down anything you remember in class or anything. Also, we can simply tap the pencil and it automatically open up the note. The second feature is multitasking split view. Now iPad can use split view with iPad Pro, iPad Air 2 and anything. Apple split view will help you with efficient and effective. You also can use two apps at the same time to help you to do work. Split view also give more method how to study in iPad. And third feature is a lot application for students like GoodNote for Discord, Google Drive, MS Team, and many more. That can help students to use all the app to get the information and lot of knowledge. Also help students to do assignment. Next, I will talk about value that appear from the iPad. Firstly, iPad make it enjoyable to study. The power and flexibility of iPad gives students the freedom to explore and express new ideas whenever inspiration. The iPad is a fun and immersive experience. We can just touch the screen and can entire work of media and information is at your fingertip. The second value is iPad allow for a much more customized experience in the classroom. Students have a different learning style, and iPad can serve as a multi-purpose learning tool that they can customize based on their need. For example, if one student is more of a visual learner, they can watch educational video to learn concept. And third value is iPad also can help people grow in their life, also help us to better develop ourselves with the state of technology in the present, and help us to be more successful in the future. Because nowadays everything is additional technology. Now with COVID-19 is a very dangerous to all the work. Indirectly, iPad help us to do work or learn from home. Next, I will explain to you all what solution that iPad can help our problem as a student. Firstly, solution is facilitate online class. Everyone knows with the pandemic situation that everyone in the world have to adapt the current situation. We cannot do face-to-face class to prevent COVID-19 from being infected to others. Indirectly, iPad can help us as a student to learn with a new method online class. And iPad also has a larger screen for us to more easily understand what we are learning. And the second solution is make it easier for students to do assignment. Because we all know iPad have a lot of features that can help us students to do anything what they want, especially to do assignment. And last solution is help to find lot information or do any for learning. Technology makes it easy for students to find information quickly and accurately. We can just search engine and ebook replacing traditional textbook. And instead of a personal tutor, student can get one-on-one help through educational video. That's all. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Akmal Mirza bin Maznan and my metric number is standard S20F2013. Today I want to present about the features, values and solution about the product that I choose is iPad 2022. As we know, the Apple has produced one of the best iPad in the world since they have released their first iPad in 3 April 2010 with the first generation. Nowadays, the Apple have produced the latest of the iPad with many features that they have agreed. Now I want to share about the features, values and the solutions about the iPad products. Okay, first of all, we go to the features of the iPad. Many features that iPad has been agreed to make sure their customer always loyal with the iPad product. The first feature is the iPad give a new chipset in their latest generation of the iPad. It will make sure the iPad always in the high performance for the user's iPad. It also to make sure the condition of the iPad always up to date. With the new chipset of the iPad, it can support the online mobile games without any lagging or framing when the users play the online gaming. Next is support the reverse wireless charging. The Apple user is familiar with the new technology for the new wireless charging. The reverse wireless charging is the support to charge from Apple to Apple product without using power bank. As example, when the user not bring a power bank to charge the iPad but they have iPhone 13 and above, they can use the iPhone 13 and above to charge wirelessly to the iPad because the latest iPhone 13 and above have the same technology with the latest generation of the iPad. So we can still charge our iPad using an iPhone 13 without using a power bank. Lastly, is the body condition of the iPad is slimmer. With the slim body of the iPad, it can fit in any luggage or bag and easy to fit with any condition of the bag. It makes the iPad easy to carry to anywhere and make sure the users easy to do their work anywhere. Okay, next we talk about the values of the iPad for the users. The first value is suitable for all ages. This is because the iPad product is very friendly users and make iPad suitable for any age. It can be for learning material, in the same time it can use for gaming. Also, the parent can monitor their children when they are using an iPad, because of the technology of the iPad allow the parents monitor their children. Next is also suitable for live streaming. Nowadays, many streamers use an iPad during their live streaming because of the latest generation of the chipset in the iPad. It made the live streamer become smoother compared to other brands. The streamer also like to use the iPad because it has a compact design and make the streamer comfortable when playing games during their live streaming. Last value is the price is correspond with the new features on the iPad. The iPad itself have becoming with many features and make the price of the iPad become higher. This is because to make sure the quality of the iPad always maintained and make the iPad fans always be loyal with the iPad product. Also, the iPad always follow the current developments such as the latest generation of Face ID lock screen to make sure the security of the iPad in the high level. Last of my video now, I will share about the solution for the iPad users. First thing first, the iPad can improve the works result. This is because the performance of the iPad is always one of the best. It made the works using an iPad become more easier, smoothly, especially for editing pictures. It made the quality of the editing become high and become the same level of other computer editing. Next is the iPad can fit with any users in the world. This is because we can see many people use an iPad to do any type of work such as streaming, editing, shooting or studying. Also, it was very suitable for students because the good performance and make the class become smooth without any lagging. During online classes, it make the student can focus on their online classes. Last is it can make the user of the iPad is satisfied. With the higher price of the iPad, the user will expect the high performance of the iPad in its the best condition. So the iPad product always make sure every generation of the iPad always up to date following the current development. It make the iPad not outdated and can compete with other competitors of other products.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Ismawati Biramli. My metric number is 10DLS20F2081. And today I want to present about iPad. Features of iPad. Multitasking. Multitasking menu. A menu at the top of app lets you enter split view, slide over, full screen or center window with just a tap. You can also quickly close a window from the menu. The second one, internal keyboard. Redesigned keyboard shortcut bar. The keyboard menu bar have all new. Compared like the pad, the same functionality into a smaller space, so you can better access the function of the app behind it. And the third one, widget. Place widgets on the home screen. Place widget amount app on your home screen to take full advantage of the less space. Characteristic: wireless internet as compared to a MacBook or Mac desktop computer with an Ethernet port or cable port. The iPad accesses the Internet exclusively, thus it a wireless signal. And the second one, touchscreen. The screen is LED backlit, so you can see it in a dim lighting, and you can adjust the screen dimness like on a laptop. And the third one, operating system. The iPad use a different operating system than a Mac laptop and desktop computer. The operating system is the iOS 3.2.2. This is actually the same operating system as the iPod Touch and the iPhone. And the last one is value. Doing daily tasks. You can do all the daily tasks on your laptop on your iPad. For explain, you can install productive app like calendar, to-do list app, time app, bookmark manager app, money manager app, and spend your day in an organized way. And the second one is best for traveling. If you a traveler, and you often move to different location daily, then the iPad is a highly profitable device. You can place your device in a bag, and its weight is also lighter than laptop. And the last one, a lot of useful accessory. Some accessory of iPad are very handy. For explain, by I read, you can attach your guitar with an iPad and have added additional effect to the sound of the guitar. Other explain, iCat, you can also attach a band card ready with your iPad.